Good afternoon to all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the top. Hello and good afternoon to you all. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. Duckett, a left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looks to settle into his work early on, and the right-handed batter will join him in the middle to get this innings started.
Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Nicely played. Runs one. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. End of the over, 10 off it. Johannesburg, 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The gap was left open open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a solid shot. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Johannesburg, 25. For none.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions. They've answered with full-on.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Patel with a huge appeal. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the third over.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. There could be a couple if they hustle. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep, well played. Could be a quick single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 9 runs added in that over. Johannesburg, 41 for none. The cap. and now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Kerr, the spinner coming into the attack. Nicely played. I'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played. Runs 1. Surrey needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still. Going at a good clip though.
Bolt back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down a deep square.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. Bolt coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Kerr coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Just open the face of the bat really well through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Driven through cover. Just the one.
Good return back from the deep.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leap runs like that.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
They're on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Duckett, watchful there and through to the keeper.
There could be a couple if they hustle. He was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. They'll get at least one here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
End of the over. The batting team are now 69 for
Paterana coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There'll be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And a scamper through for a single, good running. Nicely played. Runs 1. Shot, should be runs here. Well, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
End of the over. Johannesburg are now 74 for none.
Kerr coming back into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
Edged, unplayable. Massive outside edge.
No shot offered there.
It's one of the easiest catches you see.
Jacks, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Straight to the fielder.
Hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Patirana to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least one here. Power and precision in that shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Johannesburg are a 9 for 1.
So the power play over's down and some good shot making to start things off.
Bolt coming back into the attack has done well so far.
Into the attack.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Bowling fielders look really confident. Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. 1-1. Pulled away, but straight to square. Coley, brilliant stuff. A backward square with a great catch.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of another disappointing over. Coley has to be asking what's going on. Wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Going with spin now.
Captain is going with the spinner.
Massive outside edge.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Kerr back on now. Chance to run two. Nice shot, runs possible.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Can't get that outside the ring field. This bowler coming into the attack. Going with pace now.
Captain is going with pace.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Nice one.
No, terrible shot. Big edge. Oh, that's just too full. Duckett makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be full.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Patirana back into the attack.
Change of bowling, the captain is going with pace. Change of bowling, left armour is coming into the attack.
Big edge. Where's that going? Cuts that off well in the infield. worked away, and it's a nice single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
There'll be runs here.
Into the 16th over, the batting team are now on 120. For 2. Change of bowling, the captain is going to be made. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Shite, should be runs here.
Johannesburg are now 125. For 2. Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack. Change of bowling, the captain is going with pace.
I'll get at least 1 here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Good catch, out.
Vermaar, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. First call for the batter, coming in.
Right out of the middle. Over the infield with a cracking shot. finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Into the 18th over, Johannesburg are now on 130 for 3. Change of bowling, the captain is going with the medium pacer.
Nice shot, runs possible. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There'll be runs here. He's quick onto that in the infield. Scamper through for a single, good running.
Into the 19th over, the batting team are now 130.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Edged. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Royale showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot. And that's the end of the innings. Johannesburg have set a target of 145 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's silly stuff. to give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Duckett with a beautiful piece of fielding.
The score is now 6 for 9. Change of bowling. Right armour is coming into the attack.
Was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
There'll be runs here. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Surrey, 17 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
They'll get at least one here. Well played, could be a quick single.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the fielder with that shot. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. It could be a cut or if they hustle. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over, Surrey, 31 for none.
Penultimate over down in the pack. Power play, and it's been a steady mix of precision, power, and good running between the wickets.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line. They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
For 9. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack. Change of bowling, the captain is going with the spinner.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Went for the drive, complete miss. That's a solid shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now 42 for 9. Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack. Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Jaiswal advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle. Edge, what a ball. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Kohli, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. And what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs safe for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
End of the second quarter. Surrey are now 50. One. Change of bowling now. The captain is going with the medium pacer. Change of bowling now. The captain is going with the spinner.
Pulled away, beat square, finally coming around. Oh well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Sam's left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
He runs here. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Big edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
End of the eighth over. Surrey are now 55 for 2. Change of bowling now. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Poor shot, really lucky. Nice shot, runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Nicely through the gap to the boundary. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Good shot, a beauty. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure.
Yes. Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played. Reverse sweep, nicely played. Just a single though. There could be a couple if they hustle. Shot, should be runs here. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Into the 10th over. The batting team are now on 73 for 2. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Great shot. Left one on offer.
Got it away for 4. That could have point very nicely.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. They'll scamper through for a single. Good running. Nicely played. Runs one. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here. Patel with a huge appeal.
With the medium pacer. Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Oh, superb timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Nicked it. Oh, that just didn't stick. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
All the way, but right out of the middle. How will he reply?
They've gone up here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier. With the ball, a huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Johnson has the ball in. And the captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Nice shot. Runs possible. There could be a couple if they hustle. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
End of the over. Surrey are now 93 for 2. Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Just sheer power off the back foot. I need to worry about running.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes. Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Johannesburg will need to change their approach. Leaking runs, that'll give both batters enormous confidence. Two fielders can now be put outside the circle. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Absolutely middled that. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely played. Runs one.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Massive outside edge.
Into the 15th over. Surrey now on 110 for 2. Change of play. Wellington, the captain, is going with pace. Change of Wellington. The spinner coming on to ball.
Shite, should be runs here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. All the runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Seals showed some great skill there, saved the potential boundary.
Into the 16th over. Batting team now on 110 for 2. Change of Wellington. The right armour is coming into the attack. Change of Wellington. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, runs possible. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away, that's a nice single. Fantastic ball shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Into the 17th over. The batting team are now 123 for 2. Change of Wellington. The captain is going with the medium pacer. Change of Wellington. The captain is going with pace.
Doesn't beat the infield. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, putting pressure on the batter. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 18th over, Surrey are now on 129 for 2. Change of ball with the medium. Your pacer is coming into the attack. Change of ball. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders in pursuit. Should be at least a few runs here.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive outside edge.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Sands drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. You will before.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.